Hello guys, it's TJ again and welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm working on is I don't know if you can see it quite properly, but this oil leak on the Vanos Solenoids. I've had this leak since I had the car and I'm suspecting it's the seals on the two solenoids. So what I'm going to do today is I'll take off these brackets, try to remove the solenoids, and I'll get new seals and replace them and see if the leak continues. The reason why I'm thinking it's the seals for the Vanos solenoids is the last time I removed them, in fact I didn't quite remove them, I just cleaned it off, and it seems like the leak was coming back from that same point. So first things first, what I recommend is whenever you're working with electronics on these cars, anything that's sensor-like or anything that receives electric power from the engine, I always want to play it safe and disconnect the negative battery terminal so that you avoid getting a whole lot of cords on the dashboard when you finally try to start your car. So this is, I would like to say, a fairly easy job, something you can do on your own. We'll be using very simple tools. I'll be using some torx, a pliers, and a size 10 range. Specifically, I'll be using a T25. So this I'll be using it to remove this cover, this intake cover. I'll remove these T25 bolts, 1, 2, 3. I'll take this part off so that I have more space to work with the solenoid. So before I do that, I made sure I disconnected my battery terminal. So I will go ahead and remove this, and I will get back to you. Okay, so I've removed these 3 bolts, and you just take it off, and here I'm just pull it out of this. Then this cover is out. Okay, so now as you can see, I have more room to work with my oil leak. As you can see, I must say the oil leak is not that it's not that bad. It's just that gradually it spreads over and messes up all my engine. Look at that, so nasty. So hopefully changing those seals will do the trick for me, because this has been long overdue. So now what I'm going to do is I'll remove these are size 10 millimeter bolts. They just hold the bracket that holds the solenoid in place. So I'll remove them and I think I'll try removing one for now, this top one, and because the last time we tried it, they were really difficult to take off. So I'll try to be patient today. The way you remove, okay, so I think I can remove, I don't think I can do it with one hand, but the way you remove this connector is you push down this pin like this, and then you pull out this connector. So one hand will be pushing in, the other one will be taking it out. So that's how you do it. Unfortunately my other hand is holding the camera, so I cannot be showing you, but it's just that simple. So I'll remove the connector, remove this bolt, and basically from there it's just trying to wiggle it, twist it, pull it, do whatever you have to do that won't damage this plastic, but will take out your solenoid. So yeah, hopefully this is my last time dealing with this mess. I'll get back to you once I have one removed. I'll tell you how I managed to get it out. Hopefully I will pray for it. So the solenoid, I finally got the solenoid out after a very difficult work. So sometimes you find that the seal will be left inside the head, so you need to just pull it out. Can you do it for me, my friend? Fortunately I have a helping hand. One is holding the solenoid, the other one. So just pull it out. So this is the seal I'll be trying to replace. It goes, okay, let me try to put this down. I think it's the one that seals here. As you can see, all this part will be immersed in oil. So yeah, this is the Vanos solenoid, guys, and the connector where we removed. So as you can see, this is where I had an oil leak. So the way we finally got to pull it out was like this. It was very stuck in there. So what we did, we used an electric cable. We pushed it inside like that. Then as we were twisting this solenoid like back and forth, they were applying a little bit of pressure, pulling it out so that it comes out. Otherwise it was very stuck in there. So that's how you put. Just don't put much pressure on it. As you can see, this whole back end is plastic, so you don't know how brittle it is. It might just break off and it will bite you in the ass, trust me. So now that we have the seal out, it's obviously the same as this one, because these solenoids you can even interswitch them. You can put this one on the bottom on the exhaust or in the intake, but then the seal is the same. I'll go at no leak and try to find this seal, and we'll try to replace it. So I will also buy some engine cleaner, some degreaser, so that we'll try to wipe this off with the fabric and clean it off, so that next time we will see if the leak is fixed. But all in all, that's how you pull it out. So let's get to getting a new seal. I'd also forgotten there's something that looks like a gauze here. I think it filters the oil that gets into part of this solenoid. As you can see, this dirt that is accumulated on this gauze, I've seen worse. On some videos I've been checking out on the internet, I've seen solenoids that are more dirty than mine, so I'm not really worried. But then if you have to get yours out, you might just want to clean it off. You don't want to put it back like that, and just make sure that you don't get any dirt inside your solenoid or these little holes. So put it where it's very safe. I will put mine in the trunk while I go get a new seal. Okay, so I've got the new seals. This is the old one. It was very brittle. Apparently I tried to fold it and it snipped. Right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it cracked right here when I tried to focus. Yeah, okay. So I have these new seals, so I'll be putting them in. Just make sure that you put some when you put it on the solenoid, put some oil around it so that it fits there easily. So I'm going to remove the other one, clean it up, then I'll put back the solenoid. Alright guys, I'm really sorry about what I just did. I could not take out the other solenoid, the bottom one, so I ended up just changing the seal on the top one. I'll see if they were both leaking. I think I will have to find some other time and remove the other one too, but for now I failed. I took like 3 hours or more trying to remove the bottom solenoid, but I failed. I couldn't remove it, so I just replace the seal. I will see as time goes on if it really was also faulty, the other one. But for now I think I will have to test it. As you can see, I've cleaned this part, so if there is a leak, I will see it. So thank you guys for watching. Please comment. I really think your comments will help me. Comment if you like this video, so please press the like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more videos like this one in the future. And adios.